Splatfests, turf wars, the thrilling trials of shooting ink at one another. The very notion of this event coming up strikes excitement in the hearts of inklings and octolings alike, and it also causes receding hairlines in pop stars. When you focus only on the contest, you begin to forget what the event is really about, and that is seeing which choice out of rock, paper, and scissors is the best choice. And by that I mean whichever one Shiver or Big Man is voting for. But me, I never forget the truth. Today, I challenge the results of last week's Splatfest. Today, I discover what is the best choice. Rock, paper, or scissors? So if we're talking about what's the best objectively, then the answer is obvious. I know I said I would defy what the Splatfest said, but it won the Splatfest for a reason. Of course the answer is rock, ya dingus. Look at all the stuff rocks have. What do rocks have? What do rocks don't have? Rocks have shapes. Rocks have salt. I don't know. Rocks have Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. How many materials do you know that have a celebrity named after them? Answer me that. Furthermore, if we didn't have rocks, we wouldn't have Minecraft stone tools. If you think about it, without rocks, we wouldn't have Minecraft. I mean, if you think about that a bit harder, if we didn't have rocks, we wouldn't have Earth. Therefore, we wouldn't have Minecraft. But the Minecraft is more important, so I brought it up first. We're gamers here. Gamers love Minecraft. Speaking of land, without rocks, we wouldn't have stuff like metal or other junk like that. You wouldn't even be able to play Splatoon without rocks. Think of all the minerals that go into the metal in there. If you didn't have rocks, you wouldn't have Splatoon. So of course, rock has to be the best one. Obviously, look at all the resources, all the pluses, all the there is no minuses. I have named not a single minus. Except for the fact that, you know, rocks are literally everywhere and you can just find them on the side of the road. So, you know, maybe their inclusion as, like, every resource ever might not be the greatest thing. And there's also the, you know, the whole fact that rocks are just kind of boring. You can't do a lot with rocks. Like, I mean, you can do stuff, but, you know, you gotta do complex machinery builds with rocks. So, yeah, that's not important. There's no minuses. No minuses to rocks. Rocks are clearly the best one. Like, their color in Splatoon, like in the Splatfest, was blue. Blue is such a cool color. It is literally the cool color. The singular coolest. But at the same time, in rock, paper, scissors, paper beats rock. So maybe paper's the better one. Maybe it's paper. Okay, let's change up the stance here. So if we're talking about the best one, the absolute best, it has to be paper. There is no other option. It needs to be paper. What can paper do? You can make origami with it. You can write swear words on it? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to defend paper right now. Because the swear word thing, a lot of the stuff you can do with paper is more of a thing with pencils, if we're being real. Like, a lot of people that says, oh, you can draw things on paper. Well, I can draw things on my wall. That's more of a plus to the writing implement. But hey, I know one. I know a thing. I know the one. I know the thing that makes paper better than all of you. Paper has official Nintendo support. Nintendo gave their seal of approval on paper. Because, if you think about it, Paper Mario. If Nintendo didn't like paper, Nintendo, the people that made Splatoon, we wouldn't have Paper Mario. So of course, Nintendo loves paper. You know who else loves paper? I'm asking a genuine question because I can't think of anyone else. I'm sorry, Team Paper, you don't have a lot going for you if I'm being honest. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because, of course, scissors beats paper. So obviously, scissors is the better choice here. It's so obvious. Donnie, it's not even a question. If we're talking about which one out of the three choices for the Splatfest, of course, scissors is the best one. There is no other option. It is the singular, objective, for realsies this time, best choice. Let's list all the pluses of scissors, right? Number 1, made of steel. You can make scissors without rocks and minerals. There are metals that do that. Some scissors are made without minerals. They're made without rocks. Rock-free, +1 to scissors. If scissors weren't cool, then your parents would not be like jealous of the fact that you're running around with scissors. You know, you're running with the cool crowd, and that's why they tell you don't run with scissors. They're jealous. So scissors are objectively cool. On top of that, scissors are used in a lot of jobs, like getting your hair cut. You wouldn't be able to get your hair cut without scissors. Ignore the fact that you can do that with knives, scissors only. Speaking of knives, if you think about it, scissors are just like 2 knives screwed together. We've all seen the one Simpsons quote, "There is no unhappy man with 2 knives." And unlike rock, scissors does not lose to water. Because rocks and paper, rocks have erosion. Paper just inherently dies to water. That everyone knows that. It's just a fact of life. Scissors, on the other hand, they're not beaten by water. They can cut straight through that water. Because that's obviously how scissors work. And people are gonna say, oh, but they're gonna rust. Rust beats the metal. And to that I say, bull. Rust is just the world's natural spice. Who cares if you get tetanus? Get some of that metallic flavor on your seasonings. Mwah, delicious, delicioso. There's just so much things you can do with scissors. You can turn them into an X shape. You can turn them into a line. If your scissors have 2 circular ends, you can turn them into a phallic object shape. I'm just saying. And on top of all of that, scissors probably has the best celebrity out of all of them. They have Big Man. They had official Big Man support. Big Man seal of approval. There are no downsides to scissors. Not a single one. Well, maybe there's, you know, the fact that you can accidentally cut yourself with scissors. And the fact that beyond cutting things, scissors don't really, you know, do much. But no. Of course scissors are the best, because there's no other options. It can't be paper, obviously, because scissors cuts paper. And it can't be rock because... But wait. Rock breaks scissors. So rock has to be better. Okay, hear me out. Objectively, the best one has to be rock. Yeah, but paper beats rock every day of the week. What? Of course paper's the best. Sure, we don't have a lot going for us, but if rock's supposed to be the better one, then we're clearly the +1. Never played rock, paper, scissors, we always win. And guess what? We're 1 step away from beating those scissors scrubs. If you're so much better, then how do you lose to us scissors, huh? Excuse me? Who said you could? Yeah, you know, no. Don't interrupt me as I interrupt you. No. Just like our scissors, we're gonna cut right through your argument. We're so much better. But we break your scissors every day of the week. Stand down, scrub. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. Even know this coolest part of rock so much cool. Paper got so either of you has to go off. Where we're got cut things, raw things, we're like every animation. Knives. That's got Simpson support. Every we got one of the best TV shows around. Ignore the digital cut. We're so cool. Parents don't matter. Don't stop their children. So much better. That's all we got.